Every second, trillions of dollars change hands. But if you could watch the world's money move, you'd see something strange. Because it doesn't really move at all. Money today is a language spoken by computers, whispered through fiber optic cables, confirmed by the blink of a server light. When you tap your card, buy a stock, or wire a payment across the world, nothing physical travels. Just numbers updating in the right databases, in the right order. This is the hidden machinery of civilization, the digital bloodstream that keeps the global economy alive. And like any living system, it can bleed. To most of us, money seems to flow from pocket to store to bank to bank. But behind that illusion is a series of agreements. Your salary, your savings, the price of a cup of coffee, all depend on trust that one promise will trigger another. In the old world, that meant coins and ledgers. Today, it's data moving across a network so vast and fast that no single person can see it. Every transaction bounces through this web of servers, banks, and clearing houses. Each pulse is an update. You owe me. I owe you. Paid. Trillions of these signals fire every hour, most traveling through just a handful of corridors that link the world's banks. And that's where the real machine lives. Deep inside the system are the clearing engines, machines that make sure every dollar leaving one account appears in another. In the United States, it's called FedWire. In Europe, T2. They are the quiet heartbeats of the global economy. When a bank sends money, it doesn't ship cash. It updates its account at a central bank. One number goes down, another goes up. Billions of such transfers every day. A digital balancing act that never sleeps. Across oceans, messages travel through a system called SWIFT, a vast encrypted messenger linking more than 11,000 institutions. But SWIFT doesn't move money either. It only says, "I've sent it." The actual transfer happens inside private ledgers. Trust layered on top of trust. At the edges, newer players, Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, add their own rails, routing smaller signals through a digital maze built on the same old foundations. Even blockchain networks in their own way are still sending messages that say, "Update this record." The world's money, it turns out, is less like a river and more like a web, shimmering, synchronized, but delicate. For all its speed and precision, the system is not invincible. It depends on power, connectivity, and trust. Three threads that can fray. Thread 1. Technology. In 2012, a single software glitch at Night Capital flooded markets with bad trades. $440 million vanished in 45 minutes. One line of code. one company nearly erased. Thread 2. Connection. When the SWIFT network cut Russia from its system in 2022, billions in payments froze overnight. For a moment, one of the world's largest economies became an island, financially silent. Thread 3. Trust. In 2008, trust between banks evaporated. No one knew who still had money or whose promises were real. And in days, the arteries of finance began to seize. ATMs worked, but the blood beneath them, interbank liquidity, stopped flowing. When trust disappears, every number becomes a question mark. And without trust, money, all of it, stops existing. Imagine the network failing for just 24 hours. No settlements. No messages. Airlines can't refuel. Imports stall. Payrolls miss. Not because the money's gone, but because no one can agree who owns it. We live in a civilization built on instant consensus, a collective hallucination that depends on machines staying synchronized to the millisecond. If that heartbeat ever stops, the illusion of motion collapses, and the silence that follows would be absolute. To guard against that silence, new systems are forming. Central bank digital currencies promise programmable, trackable money. Decentralized ledgers aim for resilience, 1,000 small hearts instead of one. Both dream of speed and security. Both carry new risks: surveillance, fragmentation, new points of failure. Because whether it's blockchain, Fedwire, or SWIFT, each system still depends on one thing: belief that a signal sent will be received. So the question is not whether money moves, but whether we'll keep believing in the networks that say it does. The world's money is light and code, trust and time. It moves because we agree that it moves. And the moment we stop agreeing, the world stops with it.